Trans people. You may know them from locked Reddit threads, and the same attack helicopter joke being reused since before most of my audience was born. But what's with them? Why does every conversation about them turn more toxic than crypto bros when they find out a cartoon monkey isn't worth more than a house? Trans people are just people who were born one gender and were like, nah, and switched. Yeah, not some evil force destroying modern society, as based as that would be. Just some of the only real self-made men. Take that, Bezos. So why all the hate? Well, there's lots of reasons, and as you'll soon see, none of them are good. A thing to know for this is the difference between sex and gender. If you don't think there's a reason to have two words, or were raised on the American education system and know nothing like me, let me put it like this. Gender is basically just the social stuff, like men being expected to make money and die in war. And women expected to cook and play healers. Sex is what I had with your mother last night. Nah, it's actually just the biological stuff you're born with, like dicks and chromosomes, and other boring shit you ignored in 7th grade to watch Game Theory. You might think it should be one word. You have a dick, you're a dude. But there's obviously gender roles that aren't biological. Having a vagina isn't necessary to wear a skirt. Just ask the Scots. Clearly there's social roles for gender that aren't based on biology. You don't walk into a room with a chromosome checker ready to examine everyone's genitals. So in reality, another made-up world where genital checks on kids are allowed. Most polite people will see someone and immediately assume their gender from how they present, and if they get it wrong, they'll just change it, because even without trans stuff, there are feminine-looking and sounding guys and masculine girls. You've probably heard from Ben Shapiro Feminist Direct video number 9000 that to trans people, assuming pronouns is the worst thing ever. Another thing you've heard about this is that there's only two genders, probably followed with a smug, it's basic biology, you silly libs. Well, I hate to tell you, but biology goes past 7th grade, Jimmy. Get off the Ben Shapiro compilations, your math homework's due tomorrow. Sex, which these people claim is the same as gender, is actually a spectrum. This isn't some liberal feelings over facts BS, it's just accurate science that's been known to researchers for a while. There's intersex people, who are some combination of chromosomes that don't match how they actually are. For example, a person with XY chromosomes who has female genitals, or some combination of male and female genitals. And so boom, spectrum. Now you could say there's such a small percent of the population that it doesn't matter, but like, there's a similar percent of gingers to intersex people, and I don't think anyone's saying that ginger shouldn't be counted as a hair color, as base as that would be. So if you're confused, good. This shit's complicated, that's why they simplified it for you in 7th grade. If you're a nerd and want to do more research, there's links in the description, but basically, I have a lot of sex with your mom. I mean, there's lots of sexes, and biology that's shown to kids who are still watching Gotcha Life videos might not convey detailed scientific knowledge, and you shouldn't base your worldview off it.
Wait, what the fuck? Walter White?